A new life beginning with one book. Reading Orhan Pamuk's New Life. Dear readers, what comes to mind when you hear the word book? Are you thinking of thick textbooks you were forced to read in school, difficult philosophy books, or perhaps light stories to pass the time? For some, books might feel too distant, part of an inaccessible realm of knowledge unrelated to their lives. Others might say, I don't know enough for books to matter to me, or I lack the cultural background to appreciate books. However, today I'd like to share with you the idea that a single book has the power to completely transform your life. And I'd like to begin this journey together with Orhan Pamuk's novel New Life. This novel, written by Nobel Prize-winning author Orhan Pamuk, is not an easy read. However, its message is not limited to those with advanced knowledge or cultural background. Instead, it deeply resonates with all of us who yearn for transformation and dream of something new amid the weariness of daily life. So, please set aside any preconceptions you may have about difficult books and listen carefully to the story I am about to share. One book and the beginning of everything. New life begins with a magical sentence: I read a book. And my entire life changed. The protagonist, Osman, is an ordinary university student. One day, by chance, he comes across a book that completely upends his life. This book implants in him a powerful longing for a new world and a new life that he had never previously imagined. The sentences within this book instill in him the belief in a perfect truth and ultimate beauty lying beyond reality, what he calls new life. As if the life before had never existed, Osman begins to chase after the new life promised by the book. Have you ever experienced a moment when a single sentence from a friend, a scene from a movie, or a snippet of unfamiliar music suddenly captured your heart, making you yearn for something new? For Osman, the object of this yearning is a book. This book makes his mundane reality seem dull and meaningless, conjuring within him a fantasy of a life of an entirely new dimension. In search of the perfect world described in the book, he begins a journey following the mysterious woman named Canon, who appears in the book, and the enigmatic man, Dr. Ada, who revealed the existence of the book, traveling across ancient Turkish buses. A journey into chaos and illusion. The duality of books. However, Osman's journey is not smooth. He meets various people on Turkey's vast land and aging buses, and sometimes gets entangled in violence, death, and confusing events. The beautiful and perfect new life promised by the book seems to drift further away amid the hardships and dangers of reality. But Osman does not give up. Entranced by the book's fantasy, he moves back and forth across the boundary between reality and illusion, endlessly searching for the true new life. At this point, we are faced with an important question: was the book Osman read a message of salvation that opened a new path for him, or was it a dangerous illusion that made him neglect reality? Pamuk does not provide a clear answer. Instead, he encourages readers to reflect and form their own opinions. We also see many such books and messages in our daily lives. Some books inspire hope and courage, while others distort reality and trap us in false illusions. New Life dramatically illustrates the dual nature of reading. A book can offer us a new way of seeing the world, but it can also alienate us from reality and lead us into dangerous delusions. What truly matters is how we receive and interpret the book. Osman's chaotic bus journey is not merely a depiction of Turkey's landscapes but symbolizes the confusion we face in life, the meaning of life we search for, and the inward journey to discover our true selves. The old, creaking bus represents the painful and uncertain reality we all experience, and the people passing through it symbolize the many connections and messages we encounter in life. The implications of this book: deep reflections on reading and life. Now, let us move beyond the adventure of a single university student in New Life and explore the broader questions and implications this novel offers for all our lives. These messages will surely have a profound impact on those who feel that they lack knowledge or cultural background. 1. A book is a seed of change. The new possibilities within you. For Osman, one book was more than just a bundle of paper. It was the seed that awakened his dormant soul and planted a strong cry within him. This is not enough. He plants that seed and endures the painful journey in search of the fruit of new life. How about you? Are you dissatisfied with your current life, or do you dream of something better but just feel it's vague and out of reach? Do not confine yourself by thinking you lack knowledge or cultural understanding. A book can offer the seed of change to anyone, regardless of their education, age, or profession. Whether it's a novel, a history book, a science book, or even a self-help book, these can change the way you view the world and set new goals for you. The key is being ready in your heart to receive that seed. Reading is one of the simplest and most powerful ways to plant new possibilities deep within you. 2. The boundary between reality and illusion. What truly is a new life? In the novel, Osman is caught in continuous conflict between the illusory new life promised by the book and the chaotic reality he experiences inside the bus. He falls into real dangers while chasing the ideal proposed by the book and sometimes blindly believes the book's message. This is also relevant to our modern lives. Through the media, internet, and social networks, we constantly encounter others' luxurious lives, the perfect stories of successful people, and idealized pictures of the future. These seem to beckon us like the true life. Sometimes we feel our ordinary reality is a failure, or we try to fit ourselves into others' illusions. New Life asks us, is the message of a book or media truly the new life we seek, or is finding new meaning in the reality we currently live in more important? The novel warns us of the dangers of blindly chasing ideals, but also shows that those ideals can provide the strength to overcome reality. What we need is a wise balance, facing reality with clarity while holding on to hope and ideals in our hearts. 3. The meaning of reading. Experience and reflection. Beyond information through the book, Osman does not merely acquire knowledge. He experiences something vast. His journey is a process of internalizing the book's content, exploring its meaning, and ultimately discovering his own new life. Many people see reading as an act of gaining information. While correct, it is not the whole story. Especially in literary works like novels or essays, they go beyond transferring knowledge, profoundly influencing readers' emotions and thoughts. Feeling empathy for the protagonist's sorrow, being moved by shared adventures, and reflecting on your own life through the characters' struggles, this is the true experience offered by reading. For those who feel they lack knowledge or cultural background, this experience is especially important. It's okay if you do not fully grasp difficult terms or complex concepts. What matters is asking yourself what emotions you felt while reading, what questions arose, and what thoughts you had. This is how you engage with the text, reflecting on yourself and gaining a deeper understanding of the world. A book can become a living, moving presence within you. 4. The journey of self-discovery. It's okay to lose your way. Osman's journey is not smooth. He sometimes loses his way or faces danger, but in that chaos, he constantly explores himself and gains understanding of what he truly desires. Life is the same. We face many choices in life and sometimes make wrong decisions, leading to regret or confusion. It is not necessary to blame yourself every time you say, "Why is this happening?" New Life demonstrates that losing your way can also be an essential part of discovering yourself. Reading allows you to indirectly experience others' lives and thoughts, helping you find your own values and direction. You too can meet various life stories through books and discover your own meaning of new life. This discovery might not be a grand success. It could be finding a humble but certain happiness, learning to love yourself more, or developing a more tolerant view of the world. All these are precious parts of your new life. The first step toward your new life. Orhan Pamuk's New Life dramatically illustrates how profoundly reading can affect a single person's life. This book asserts that reading is not merely about accumulating knowledge but a process of exploring self, understanding reality, and ultimately creating your own new life. Perhaps reading this book may not be easy for you. Its complex sentences and fantastical narrative might sometimes lead you to feel lost. However, it's more important to simply dive into the book and begin your own journey, just as Osman does. Welcome freely the emotions, questions, and imaginations that arise while reading. That is the moment when the sprout of your new life begins to grow from within you. A book does not try to teach you or judge your level of knowledge or cultural background. It simply opens a door for you. Whether you choose to step through that door is entirely your decision. So today, right now, pick up any book within your reach. It can be a novel, a poetry collection, or even a dusty old textbook. Turn the pages and read the first sentence. Perhaps that sentence will be the beginning of a new life that changes everything in your life. I encourage you to take that first step to awaken the potential sleeping within you.